Hey, I wanted to do a second follow-up video here for the last video we did on simping. And because I think it's such a critical area where men are just simply failing miserably. And you can see this from a mile away. This is men that will do virtually anything to get the attention of a woman. They're desperate, they're needy, and they are infatuated with the prospect of a single woman with no hope of another chance, no hope that there's an abundance of women available. And they end up really hurting themselves in the long run. So today we're going to go through a couple videos. I want to show you a couple quick examples of good definitions of what simping is, and then we're going to talk about it. So
right then I learned what I was taught was wrong. Women do not want nice guys. What we've been taught is nice. Women want strong, secure, assertive men who know what they want. We have been told all our lives that this stuff is bad, and it's not. And you see even our young boys in school on Ritalin and all these other kind of drugs to really tamp down male behavior. I'm talking to the guys who want to learn how to get the women you want. First thing you need to do is understand everything you've ever been taught is wrong. Women like jerks, what they're called jerks. Women like that kind of behavior. If you were born after 1970, that is hard to accept because we were raised in a generation of equal rights. But you gotta learn it. But at least for me and a lot of other guys, we got a chance to do some infield experiments on this stuff. So when I went to high school, when I went to college, I just let it all hang out. You know, I had a girlfriend in high school who I turned around and simped for. So I was either simping or pimping. It was either one or the other. But a lot of the stuff men have been told was wrong. Nice guys finish last. I've been a nice guy. Every time I was a nice guy, I finished beyond last. I never even finished. When I was just a guy who just said, forget it, I'ma just be this, I'ma just be a jerk, a cocky, intelligent, arrogant, the most success I've ever had with women. And that has been consistent teenage to.
So what I want to point out in this video is not that Kevin here is saying when he says be a jerk, what he's really getting down to is just be yourself, be honest, be genuine, be transparent, be who you should be. Ultimately, this is what you're going to have to do, and this is where a lot of people go wrong. This is what we need to fix. We think by trying to be something that we're not or try to attract a woman, we are going to end up winning her in the end, but that's simply not the case. Let's see what Dr. Glover has to say about this.
When I tell nice guys, you need to make yourself your number one priority in life, they get a deer in the headlight look. Oh no, that'll make me a bad person. That'll make me like my father or all those jerks I've heard women complain about. But no, the true sign of maturity, in fact, I think the number one characteristics of a mature adult is a person who takes full responsibility for both their actions and their needs and their wants. Now, we can't get all of our needs and wants met by ourselves. Now, we can get a good start at it. We can get up and drink water and do some exercise and do some meditation. We can do a lot of things to nurture ourselves, but we need a lot of people around us. We need a posse. I call these cooperative reciprocal relationships. We need a lot of both friends, professionals, practices, different things that fill our bucket. From there, we can give from the overflow.
At the end of the day here, what needs to be said is that not only do we need a group of friends around us, which is obviously true, and I think that that's another area that men have completely lost attraction in, is we need to be around other men. I've talked about that before on this channel, but authenticity is really the key, that you need to begin to have an authentic center point of origin with yourself, not with necessarily the women that you think about. What do they want? What do they need? And then before you know it, you are changing what you believe, what you think, what you're attracted to, what you like and what you don't like based on where they're at. And that's not the goal in life. I want to share two more videos. These ones are a little bit more brief, and let's hear what they have to say.
Long story short, I don't. 15 years of working in Africa and the Middle East in the line of work that I've been in. People say trust but verify. I don't trust and I double verify over years. For me to fully trust someone, I need to see, are they thirsty about women? Are they hungry for money? Are they the sort of guy who will not follow a code of ethics and honor and loyalty to get some money or to get some attention from a lady or get some kind of win? I need to see somebody live by a code over many years before I'll trust them. And even then, if I've wrongly assessed somebody and they do something that's disloyal or they show some kind of thirst for female validation, I'll say, look, I like you, brother, but until you sort that out, I'm not going to have you in my life. I'm very clear on that. I kick out many people from my life if they show any sort of red flags. Listen to the red flags people show you. So do I trust people? Not many.
So, well, I didn't share the screen on that one, but I hope you got to you got the point. I mean, essentially, you need to make sure that the people that you hang out with, that you give, that you're exposed with to the world, that people that you trust they're not thirsty for women. They're not thirsty for cash in a way to where they'll break ethical standards. And so we all have those friends who are absolutely thirsty for women or thirsty for money in a way that's tacky. And you just need to keep them at arm's distance because you know that they would throw you under the bus for a woman and over themselves too in a heartbeat. And so I'm going to share one more here, and this will be the last one for this episode. And give me a minute as we try to use this new software.
And what simping is. Being nice isn't simping. To me, I have a very unique description of what simping is. I think it's an unfair exchange of value. If you were just some guy waiting at the entrance to a restaurant for any woman to walk past and holding the door open in the hope of getting some phone number or something, that really is simping. Yeah. But no, it's an exchange of value, and being a gentleman is very, very important. You can have a wonderful evening. You're nice to her. You open the car doors. You buy her a bouquet of flowers. You have dinner. You make love. You go home. She's happy. You're happy. Then you can delete her phone number if you want. But doesn't need to be a winner. You have to clarify.
And so on that last episode here, that was with Tristian Tate, is essentially it's a inflated exchange of value where they are getting all of your time, energy, effort, and you are getting far less in exchange. So whoever loves the other person more is usually the one in control, or at least the most overtly affectionate, and you don't want to be the guy doing that. You need to have some sense of leadership and responsibility and allow them to have the joy and love and capabilities to just enjoy the relationship and life and the drama that your busy life might bring to them in many good ways, ups and downs, a roller coaster ride, but you need to remain steadfast in your devotion and dedication to your purpose. And do it for the sake of the woman that you invite into your life. So that is a quick overview of Simping Part 2. I hope you enjoyed it. If you would like to talk more, shoot me an email at marcusoneil@icloud.com, and I'll send you some questions and we can see if we're a good fit to work together. Take care.